Ever wondered how some speeches leave us riveted while others make us yawn? It's not just about the charisma of the speaker, but largely about the craft of speech writing. Effective speech writing is a powerful tool, a game changer. It's the hidden force that can sway an audience, shift perspectives, and even inspire action. Imagine a speech as a journey. The words you choose are the vehicle, carrying your audience from point A to point B. The path you take, that's your narrative structure. The pace you set, that's your time management. And the road signs you put up, those are your grammatically correct sentences. All of these elements are key to engaging your audience and taking them on a memorable journey. So whether you're a budding public speaker or simply someone who appreciates the art of communication, understanding the principles of effective speech writing can be invaluable. Stay tuned as we break down these principles one by one. Scene script. First things first, know your audience. In the grand theater of speech making, no principle is more vital than understanding those who sit in your audience. It's like preparing a special meal. You must know your guests' tastes, dietary preferences, and perhaps even their cultural background. This way, you can tailor an experience that they will remember, enjoy, and value. Imagine walking into a room, ready to deliver a speech, but you have no idea who's sitting in front of you. It's like trying to hit a target with a blindfold on. Chances are, you'll miss. However, if you know your audience, their interests, their background, their expectations, you can tailor your speech to resonate with them. Understanding your audience isn't just about demographics, like age or profession. It's about psychographics too. What are their beliefs, their values, their fears? What motivates them? What drives them? These insights can help you frame your speech in a way that strikes a chord. Let's consider an example. If you're speaking to a group of environmental activists, you might frame your speech around sustainability, conservation, and the urgent need for action. On the other hand, if you're speaking to a group of entrepreneurs, you might focus on innovation, opportunity, and the potential for profit in green technologies. Same topic, different angles, tailored to the interests of the audience. Think about their level of knowledge about the topic too. A highly informed audience might appreciate more technical details, while a less informed audience might require a broader, more accessible approach. Also, consider their expectations. What do they hope to gain from your speech? Information, inspiration, a call to action. Knowing this can help you deliver a speech that meets or even exceeds their expectations. Understanding your audience is a bit like being a detective, gathering clues to build a profile. It's a bit of work, yes, but the payoff is a speech that resonates, that moves, that matters. So remember, a good speech starts with a good understanding of your audience. Scene script. Next up, let's talk about the backbone of your speech, its structure. Imagine your speech as a skyscraper. Without a solid structure, it would crumble. The same principle applies to your speech. Logical organization is the scaffolding that holds your ideas together, guiding your listeners through your thoughts and arguments. It's the difference between a confused audience and one that's captivated, hanging on to your every word. Now let's break down the basic structure of a speech. Introduction, main points, and conclusion. Picture a sandwich. The introduction and conclusion are the bread, and the main points are the filling. Your introduction is the first slice of bread. It's your chance to grab your audience's attention and set the tone for your speech. It's where you lay out what you'll be discussing, giving your audience a roadmap for what's to come. A good introduction is like a good first impression. It sets the stage and piques your audience's interest. Next, we have the filling of your sandwich, the main points. This is the meat of your speech, where you dive into the heart of your topic. Each main point should be clear and concise. And importantly, they should flow logically from one to the next. Remember, your audience is on a journey with you, and each point is a step along the way. And finally, the last slice of bread, your conclusion. This is where you wrap up your speech, summarizing your main points and leaving your audience with something to think about. It's your last chance to make an impact, so make it count. Think of your conclusion as the button that ties everything together, reinforcing your main points and leaving a lasting impression. But remember, the best speeches are not just logically structured, they're also clear and easy to follow. Avoid overcomplicating things. The simpler, the better. Your goal is to communicate, not to confuse. A well-structured speech is a memorable one. Keep it logical, keep it clear. Timing is everything, isn't it? In the realm of speech writing, this couldn't be more true. The duration of your speech plays an integral role in its success. Too long and you risk losing your audience's attention. Too short and your message may not fully resonate. Here's where the art of tailoring comes into play. Just like a well-fitted suit, your speech should fit the time allotted to you. It's a delicate balancing act, making sure you cover all your key points without running over time. To achieve this, start by prioritizing your points, which are absolutely crucial to your message, which can be summarized, which, though interesting, can be left out if necessary. Once you've ranked your points, you can start shaping your speech. And if you find yourself running short, don't pad out your speech with unnecessary fluff. Keep it concise, clear and compelling. Remember, a good speech is like a good story. It should leave the audience wanting more, not less. The pen is mightier than the sword, they say, but what about the words? This old saying encapsulates the power of words. But how do we wield this power in the art of speech writing? Well, let's talk about the magic of word choice. It plays a pivotal role in making your speech memorable, impactful, and persuasive. It's not just about what you say, but how you say it. Think of your words as the brushstrokes on a canvas, each one contributing to the overall picture you want to paint for your audience. Imagine you're writing a speech to inspire an audience. Which would have a stronger impact? We can do better, or we have the strength to rise above our challenges. The latter, right? That's because it evokes a sense of empowerment. It paints a vivid picture of resilience and determination. It's not just a statement, but a call to action. The right words can stir emotions within your listeners, making them feel something real and tangible. It's like a secret key that unlocks their hearts and minds, letting your message seep in. So, when you're writing your speech, don't just choose words that convey your point, but words that resonate, words that echo, words that linger. Moreover, the right words can persuade. The power of persuasion lies not in the logic of your argument alone, but in the way you present it. A well-placed metaphor, a clever use of an idiom, or a poignant anecdote can make your argument more compelling. It's like adding flavor to a dish. It makes it more appealing, more palatable. So, how do you choose the right words? It starts with knowing your audience, understanding the purpose of your speech, and having a clear message you want to convey. Then, it's about finding the words that encapsulate that message in the most impactful way. It's a delicate balance between being concise and being expressive. In conclusion, choosing your words is not just about picking synonyms from a thesaurus. It's about creating a symphony of thoughts, emotions, and ideas that resonate with your listeners. Choose your words wisely, for they have the power to move mountains. Last but not least, let's talk about grammar. Grammar is the backbone of any language, the framework that brings coherence and meaning to our words. It's often overlooked, but in speech writing, grammatical correctness is of utmost importance. Why, you ask? Two reasons: clarity and credibility. Firstly, clarity. Good grammar ensures our messages are conveyed as intended. It eliminates confusion and prevents misinterpretation. Imagine getting lost in a labyrinth of run-on sentences or tripping over misplaced modifiers. Not a pretty sight, is it? Secondly, credibility. A speech riddled with grammatical errors can erode your credibility. It gives the impression of carelessness, a lack of attention to detail. No matter how compelling your arguments, poor grammar can undermine your whole speech. To sum up, good grammar is not just about dotting the I's and crossing the T's. It's about conveying your message clearly and maintaining your credibility. So, brush up on your grammar rules because they do matter in speech writing. Let's recap what we've learned about effective speech writing. First, understanding your audience is the key. Knowing who they are, what they want, and what they expect will guide your content and delivery. Next, structuring your speech in a logical and coherent manner will ensure your message is clear and impactful. It's like building a house brick by brick, each point supporting the next. Remember, time is of the essence. Your speech should be concise yet comprehensive. It's a delicate balance, but one you can master with practice. Word choice is also crucial. The right words can stir emotions, paint vivid pictures, and persuade minds. So choose wisely. Lastly, Never underestimate the power of grammar. It's the difference between knowing your stuff and knowing your stuff. Master these principles and you're on your way to delivering a powerful speech. Until next time.